Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the harmonious frequencies of the mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Factorio. Well, we're right here by the copper train. It's pretty good. I would still kind of like to figure out a way to get them both to empty out equally. I'm sure that there's a way to do it, but I'm just not quite smart enough to figure it out. I guess if I had furnaces over on this side also smelting copper, then they would be emptying out at the same time. And as a matter of fact, that would get these miners going again, because this would empty out before the train did, which is pretty good. Anyway, our primary priority for this episode is to try to get some of the new sciences going. I'm hoping to get both of them, but at least this one. At least this one. Because it requires all things that we can make right here. While this one is going to require the stone to be transported. I'm making the roboports. So we are going to try... Okay, it has a supply area of 50 by 50. Construction area 110 by 110. So I don't know... I don't think it's going to work. I feel like if the supply area is only 50 by 50, the robots from this area up here aren't going to be able to travel down to this area down here. I could be wrong about that, but we'll find out. If it doesn't work, then we'll use a train. That's perfectly fine. We're seeing, I guess, a steady output of blue science now, and it's still the miners that are the holdup. This one is rarely getting iron. But I mentioned before, we need this to be constantly fed so that we can keep up with production on that other end. The engines are stacked up, so soon enough that's not going to be requiring steel. And then once the steel gets backed up, these won't be pulling in iron either. Then at that point more iron will be passing through. Though not much more. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Either way, we do have blues being produced. However slowly. Yeah, that one's got a couple now. Plates? How many do they require to be built? I think it's a lot, but I can't remember how many. 23 total. 10 besides the gear wheels and circuits. Okay, this is just circuits and advanced circuits, which we can do over here. The only thing is, these require cables, processing units, batteries, and the speed modules, which are regular circuits and advanced circuits. So, a very complicated system. One thing that I guess we could do... Let's see, if I kill this real quickly... Was that moved over? No, it wasn't over to the furthest position. Okay, so this is fine. What I'm thinking about is moving this down, having at least 2 of these, so that the advanced circuits start backing up back here. The only thing is that the regular circuits don't even back up that much. And these wires here aren't backing up much either. I saw wires, here they are, over here, that back up pretty good. But is that enough to make circuits and advanced circuits? I feel like we have all of this right here already. We might as well just use this. And this I could reroute to go up first and then across straight, so that it's not in the way. This is for yellow. Yeah, I think we can make this happen. We've got 4 of these producing, which should be enough, as a matter of fact. Does this require... No, this doesn't require any specific kind of assembler. This is assembling machine 2 for the advanced. And then this, of course, is assembling machine 2. Okay, so let's do this then. So, oh, this is a bit disruptive. It's okay though. I can figure this out, no problem. Let's go for an underground, boy. Okay. And so we want them to be coming in this way and out right here. Perfect. Okay, so we want another one of these to be making advanced circuits. I need to get plastic to it somehow, though. Okay, we'll drop it there. We'll input with a long-handed inserter, because you're going to be making advanced circuits. And you're going to have to go... yeah, you can curve here, that's okay. And then on down. You know, let's put you up here. Okay, so that's working properly now. And then we're going to need... Oh, this is already feeding into this. Okay, and then we can output these right here. That's fine. Now we're going to need the upgraded assembling machine. I realize I have 2 robo ports now, but we're still working. It's going to be okay. Alright, so this can go here. We're going to tell this to make the processing units. We need this to feed in right there. We'll need one to feed in this way, and that's going to be feeding the advanced circuits here. And then we're going to need this, which is a couple of pipes and some underground. Oh, let's take these. Right. Perfect. And then one right there. Okay. So I feel like I want to make at least one of these as a placeholder. Oh, let's make one of those too then. There. So those are supposed to be there. Okay, so this is working again. Let's get this out. No, a regular assembler can make one of these, can't it? I think. And it's just 5 and 5. Oh, it's so complex. Because these are running down. These are also running down. So the only place I could really put it is like down here. But that kind of gets in the way. Okay, we'll see how it goes. Placing that there. We're going to want an input. We're going to want more of these. We need this to come down to here. You're going to be making speed modules. We're going to want these to come down to here at least. Alright, so here are the batteries. I could move them over to here even, and that might be the right call. New processing units. Copper cable is the next problem. I could have this one just dedicated. Run maybe even these 2 down and around. What is this like? Crafting speed of 0.5? 0.5. So maybe I just have this one running across and feeding all of that. It's going to be constantly making cables, though. It's never going to stop. And this one doesn't seem to have a specific assembler assigned to it, so that's good. Oh, we have these. Let's stack that in. Okay, so it's working. Crafting speed is 0.5. Yeah. Let's go this way. And then I'll take these away. Come on now. Okay, if we do something like this, we tell this that it's... Where's the yellow? Okay. Let's upgrade it then to an assembling 2. Yeah, now it's there. Okay, so you're gonna make these. This is not good. Okay, so this is gonna go up by 1. Maybe over by 1. Okay, so that's coming in there. This is going to output up here. Let's get the batteries first. Take this. The chest will go back down. Yeah, export there. Insert there. These are going to have to be moved. Okay, so those will come up here and then be turned, oops, into there. This, come on now. This is going to be making the yellow, like I said earlier. Yeah, I don't want these speed modules, so you can have them. And I have a ton of batteries, so we're putting a whole bunch of batteries back in here. I may keep the almost stack there. And that'll be fine. Now we can use this long-handed inserter to output over here into a chest. It doesn't matter. This will be fine. So we'll input there. Thank you. Yeah, so these processing units are going to be getting the advanced circuits first. I hope that these two things can keep up. What am I missing? I'm missing copper for these, aren't I? So we need at least one more long-handed inserter. Right there. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Now we actually have two advanced circuits assemblers working. I'm going to keep the full stack here. We'll put in these others. So this is working now. We have advanced science. Let's do a fast inserter. We're going to want an underground belt or 2, as the case may be. Okay, it is being placed. And I'm going to need regular belts too. Okay, looks like the copper train's on the move too, which surprises me, but it's good. I guess we're going to be real sloppy about this. Can we make it? No. Of course not. Let's go right up to the edge. Yeah. Oh, it was facing the right way. Oh, there's a dang electrical pole in my way. Yes, it can. And everything is still fine. Wunderbar. Let's make another one. Perfect. Okay, and I'm really glad that it's popping up on this same side, though it honestly doesn't matter for what I had planned. Okay, so now we have yellow researches coming out. Wow, a whole ton of them too. Or a burst of them, I should say. My follower robot count is still being researched because we're way behind on black research. Let's dump in a stack and a little bit of iron so that we can get that one going. I think that there's still more iron in here, yeah. So I'll just grab all that's left. Because we need to get this researched, or I need to swap research out for something that only requires blues. Like, this seems a bit ridiculous. Does it save my progress too, I wonder? Because what were we researching? Follower account level? Yeah, count 2. It's going to be interesting to find out. So let's just swap so that these yellows are being used up. I mean blue, sorry. I saw the yellows coming in and that's what I was thinking about. Okay. So it's a bit of a precarious situation because if the yellows start piling up and the blues, then we may end up being in trouble. You may have already guessed as well, I plan on putting the pinks on this belt, on this side, same as the military. So the pinks will probably come up alongside this belt and then just deposit over here instead of looping around like these do. I know it's ugly. I know it's spaghetti, but this is what we've come to. Okay, it looks like the advanced circuits are even backing up a little bit, so 2 advanced circuit seem to be enough. I can't tell if this is getting any regular circuits. It doesn't appear to be. Okay, so let me test something. Can you place on a splitter? I wouldn't want it to be there. I would say here is better. Okay, so it looks like it did place on the splitter. But let's do like this, right? So it's placing on there. And then let's actually bring this like this. So when this backs up, they still have a place to go. Then let's actually convert this one to be making the electronic circuits. Okay, so it's bringing in those, and now this needs to be flipped around to this, and then we'll need another long-handed inserter to be outputting right there. Okay, yeah, there we go. So now this is making one of the speed modules. Okay, copper cables are not making it up here though. Yeah, our copper cable production is not quite sufficient. Okay, I can fix this in a really janky way too. Okay, that connects. Does this connect to anybody? Does from down there, but that's... and up there, of course. That would only work for one side. Ugh. Give me strength. The one thing I like the least about all this is the way that the power lines and stuff work. Okay, so you're going to be making... yeah, cables. That'll work. I need at least 2 those, one of these again. Okay, so you're going in, and then we're going to want... I always like to set the output before we actually have to put out. Haha! Put out. Yeah, let's go at least to here. I don't think we'd need to go as far down as this. And in fact, I think I could take these away and we would be alright. Because this one's getting cables from here, if only just barely. But, oh, we don't have the underground going yet. Okay. Nobody cry. I'm very tired. I don't want to put up with it. Okay. Now we're getting them out there. The advanced circuits are still backed up. This guy's not even grabbing circuits now. This guy's still grabbing up all the circuits. Surely it has to get full sometime. And these aren't stacking up at all, so this is using as many as this is producing. Which interests me because this one is barely getting any. I guess this guy's stealing some of them. This guy's not getting any copper cables anymore because I've messed this up here. We'll do like this. But like I say, I don't think he's gonna take any from that. So we may need one more of these up here, but we can't do that with this power line here. And it can't power both sides. Man, I really don't like the way that this works. Because if I move it to where it needs to be, it's not going to be able to power this one over here. So I'm going to have to end up using 2. I might as well just use little ones. Man, that's ugly. I really don't like that. Okay. Oh no! I thought that there was enough space here. Sure enough, there isn't. That's okay. We could go one more underground one. And then we go like this. Over to here. Okay. Then we can shove this in. Perfect. Then we can get 2 more of these. Run the belt down here. Then we just have to insert and output. Make cables. Okay, just to ensure that this one's getting cables. Okay, the fast inserter is fighting for them though. That's not what I want to see. Let's swap them out then. You can output over here, and I'll drop this belt all the way down to here where they match up. You can take whatever's left over off of both of these belts. So if anything is left over, you get it. Okay, inserter capacity is increasing. I've got a little bit of charge in my battery too, which is pretty cool. We have some yellows in here. We've got a lot of yellows backing up on both sides here. My concern is that if the labs have to have one of each kind to do the research, then we're going to end up falling behind. Because if there aren't blue and yellow mixed in on these are going to load up with yellows and then not have access to blue. You know what I mean? So it's making... It has a potential for a lot of problems. And I don't like it. But what can you do? This is my first playthrough. This is the first time I've ever seen anything this crazy. We're still not getting slow modules. I mean, I guess we are because it's producing. But yeah, and this is building right now. Okay, there we go. There we go. We have access finally. And it seems to be just enough to keep everything going. Man, that's sloppy though. It feels dirty to me. I know I sound pleased, but I'm really a little disgusted. Okay, so we need to get stone down here. Let's take a look at this. Supply area 50 by 50. Construction area 110 by 110. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing, right? So the supply area is the orange. The construction area is the green, clearly. We only need to supply stone in this area right here, right? Because we need to make electric furnaces. And that's such a huge area, though, I didn't realize. It's still not enough to get all the way to the stone, though. Okay. So I don't know about the robots, right? Roboport. Construction robot. Logistic robots are the ones that we're going to want. Transports items between logistic chests. But is that only within the supply zone of a roboport? Or do they just go between chests? Anywhere. Passive provider makes its content available for the logistic network. Long-term storage for logistic network. Okay, I already don't know what is the difference between these two. So if I was to use robots, my question is, do I have to link up these orange spots? So like if I was to build this over here, per se, right? If I put a chest up in this corner of the orange, right? Then I could put the next roboport like up here. See what I mean? And so then the robots could provide materials to that chest. And then do I have to overlap these orange spots all the way up? Have as many roboports as it takes to get up here? Because if that's the case, it's a heck of a lot cheaper just to run a train. Haha, run a train. Down to this area with stone, you know? You know what I mean? You hear what I'm saying? See what I'm trying to do? See, we don't even have that much. Yeah, like a half a chest full. Steel chest. These guys haven't used a single shot yet. Oh, that's a way I could check and see. Check the turrets and see what's up. Yeah, down to 49, 50. Even though I don't have anything running right here, I still probably ought to put a radar in so that I can see it. So otherwise, I'm flying blind. See, a little bit of pollution reaches that. Almost no pollution in this area, though, which is great because it's horribly infested. But, man, yeah, I need to get these down there because I really want to get started on these. And those, I just built one by clicking on it. For some reason, oh, I'm so tired, folks, I'm sorry. Yeah, advanced circuits, steel plates, and stone bricks. So that's one thing that I can... Oh, are you kidding me right now? We're getting attacked right here in the middle? And I didn't notice it until just now? Get out of here, you. What, did they just leave? Yeah, there's purple goo here, but they're just gone. There's no corpses, no nothing. That's so weird. Okay, we have 2 production science packs, which is great. But no, what I was thinking about is that I can go ahead and get preemptive stuff ready over here. Right, because we have... Oh, we don't have enough iron coming up to make steel, though. That's for sure. So we probably need to ramp up our iron production on this side right here. So this is a weird setup again. No. There. Okay. So now that should be feeding through relatively evenly. I think this is a similar setup to what I did earlier, or I mean on the other ones. So hopefully that helps. But yeah, we need to probably extend this all the way up. Which I wonder if this is going to connect to that other one from like here. It doesn't, hilariously. But this doesn't lose power either, and neither do any of these. Oh, I guess they're connected up over here. So that doesn't even have to be connected. That's a bit of a relief. And I need stone bricks. I have stone bricks, so we can make 32 of these. How many would even fit here? Like maybe 10? Okay. I have a theory, too, that every time I run around, this consumes energy. We have this roboport on us that we're not using. Yeah, I don't see any power consumption statistic over here. But we can see here, this, yeah, electricity is pretty low. Energy consumption 2 megawatts because there's no robots in here. But this one has 200 kilowatts power consumption. So I feel like if I take off my exoskeleton, I'll build up more power because I won't be using power to move around. So maybe that's a smart call. Maybe it's not. It's nighttime now, so it's impossible to tell if I'm making any headway on my power buildup, because right now my night vision is sucking power. Here in a second it'll shut off. So all the solar panels are really good for is what am I trying to say? Night vision. Okay. So we did 6. That's not terrible. And we can power them all with just 1 medium. So this will be okay. Nice. I keep trying to pick up the inserters to put them where they need to be, and that's incorrect. Apparently you could just click on them to replace how they need to go. Okay. So we've doubled up our output now, and I guess really I should move this dealer whopper to back here somewhere, because we have a lot more furnaces now. Okay, so now we're only limited by how fast these things can unload. I think this one might be stuck a little bit, but it'll be okay, because this is the 9th one, I think, out of the lower half. So then we've got these up here too. Looks like ore isn't even reaching these upper ones, just barely. So we may have overdone ourselves here. I could maybe take these last 2 completely out, just because they aren't firing. Okay, we were needing to do this anyway because we noticed already that all this needs iron up here too. So this will speed up the production of blue research, as it also gives us a bit more iron over here. It's not a ton more, but it's something. Okay. And we're lacking... lack copper now? Which makes sense, but it's still annoying. So now it's coming out on both sides, Good. Yeah, and these aren't firing because they have no output. So that's kind of a problem. Oh, nice. Oh, no. We're at up north here? Man. I'm really going to have to start overdoing it. I was right next to my car. I should have gotten my car. It's too late now. I'm already halfway there. I'm going to have to start overdoing it with turrets. Get out of here. And we killed him fast, too. Never fear, though. I have a whole bunch of... Again? No, we killed them already. They're all dead. Why are these grayed out? They look like they're grayed out anyway. Okay, that was there before. Okay. So everything's actually fixed. Inserter capacity, we didn't really have to research, but it's done now. What yellows do we have that we can get out of the way? Portable fusion reactor. We're doing this one. Yeah, we have all those types of research. So let's see what we're looking like down here now at these labs. Yeah, see, some of them have yellows. There's only 2 of them that are working right now because they have everything that they need. He pulled in a blue. This one has some blues. Dude, where are the yellows? Also, are we not getting enough slow modules? What are you not getting? Speed modules, sorry. And what are you not getting? You're just not working fast. And this has no place for modules, right? Right. It has to be a number 2 to be able to have modules. Okay, I have one in my inventory, so let's upgrade it to a number 2. And then let's make a speed module too. I don't know what it took up the most of. Oh, iron again. I've got 50 iron ore in my pocket for some reason. Ah, it's a straight replace. I just plopped it on there and now I have this assembling machine in my pocket. I don't know why these don't stack there. We do have some yellows on the way, so maybe some of these other labs, these lower 2 labs, maybe they will get some yellows. So yeah, we don't have anybody working now. I was worried about this. I mean, I could just clear some of these yellows and give them to labs. Oh, there we go. That have blues and no yellows, like this guy right here. Wham! Have some yellows. This guy too. Okay. I guess one way to do it is just to take these as they come in, right? Now there's blues in there. There. And now it's got yellows too. This one doesn't have any blues. This one has some blues and no yellows. Yeah, so it's janky for sure. I guess I shouldn't get on to the production science packs until we've wiped out all of these other lower tier ones, so that we're sure to be alternating packs instead of just stacking up packs. I don't know. It could just be a totally absurd concept all the way around, and I might just need to separate things out a ways into a completely different method. Tough for me to say. Oh, we've got steel right here. Oh, produce 1K advanced circuits per hour. Circuit veteran. Achievement unlocked. Fantastic. Yeah, we have steel right here. What was I saying we needed? Oh, for the furnaces, which are here. Yeah. Steel plates, advanced circuits, stone bricks. We don't have what we need to make advanced circuits up here, but we could do it over on this side. Advanced circuits. I could use a filter inserter to just take the steel off and send it around, maybe even underneath here. So we make the furnace over here, and then we just have the engines right here. So we could send these anywhere, and then send the belt up and over. I'll think about that for next time, but that's all the time that I have to record for this episode, so if you want to catch another one, be sure to subscribe. Consider supporting my channel through the Patreon link down in the video description, and feel free to check out any of my other videos or playlists that you might be interested in. I thank you so much for all the time that you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.